Hello, welcome to another vlog for Halloweekend Readathon. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post 3 videos a week and host reading sprints as well. If you don't know what Halloweekend Readathon is, I will link the announcement video in the description. There will be 1 weekend left that you can still participate in. We also have an Instagram and a Discord which has more information and lots of fun things going on. So it is Thursday, surprise. Last weekend I didn't talk to you until Saturday night, but I'm doing so much better. I'm still going to be reading things for other videos, but I'm actually starting Halloweekend on Thursday. Anyway, I am going to be doing the main book prompt as the host favorite this weekend. I might attempt to read multiple, but the one I'm going to read today, because my library hold expires tomorrow morning, is Goddess of Filth by V. Castro. This is one of Katrina's favorites, and there's going to be at least one more book that I'm reading in this video, but I'll talk to you about it later. And then another one I'd like to read if my hold comes in. And then I'm also going to do the bonus prompt of a cover you love, and I'm going to be reading Follow Me to Ground by Sue Rainsford. I like this cover, so it fits the prompt. And it's a novella, which is good because I'm trying to read 4 books this weekend somehow. So yeah, those are the book prompts I'm going to be completing. The activity prompt I'm going to be completing is the Halloween costume look makeup situation, because that's just how it works with the photo prompts and everything I have left. And then the photo prompt is a matching book with your Halloween look. So those are my plans for this weekend. I'm very excited. There's sprints all weekend as usual. Sav is the main host this weekend, so we'll be in her channel 3 times. It's gonna be a great time. I'm very excited. I'll talk to you once I've read something. Hello. It is cold. It's still Thursday. I changed because this is more comfortable, and I'm on sprints on Sav's channel. I'm having a great time. Also, this blanket is so cute. Anyway, I'm halfway into this crazy dog. Can you wait 5 minutes? I am halfway into Goddess of Filth by V. Castro. I am reading this for a host favorite prompt. This is one of Katrina's 5, and I could get the audiobook. So that's what I'm starting with, and the audiobook is due tomorrow morning, so that's why I'm reading it today. Ignore me. So this is following these teenagers, and they are hanging out, and they do this like seance type thing, and then the one friend starts to act differently. She typically was like the good girl, and now she is like wearing makeup and doing other things that are normal, but like, you know. So her mother like freaks out, saying that her friends made her like possessed, and she calls in like a priest, and the priest runs away like saying, oh, she can't be helped, blah blah blah. And so that's pretty much it. I am to the point where I know for sure like what is going on, and I'm enjoying it, but I don't want to spoil things. This blanket is so cute. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm not loving it, but I'm having a good time. I will be able to finish it tonight. I think it'll be like 35 to 40 minutes left of listening, which is good. And then I probably will read more of a book for a different video. Confessions, that video will be up before this one. And then read more for Halloweekend tomorrow. I was really convinced that I was going to have such a great vlog this weekend. I was gonna vlog multiple times every day. I was gonna do all these things. It's Saturday night, like 10:30. I haven't talked to you since Thursday. So sorry, I'm failing my own readathon. Anyway, I have finished Goddess of Filth. I finished it Thursday night, and I think this is feeling like a 3.5 to 4 star. It was interesting, but it's not something that like kept my attention. Well, it kept my attention. It's not something that like I've thought about since finishing, and it's not something that I was really obsessed with while I was reading it, but I was enjoying it. So finished that for host favorite. Another book that I'm reading for host favorite that I am now 34% into is The Last House on Needless Street, which is, yes, one of my favorites. I am reading this as a buddy read, so that's why I'm doing it, and I just figured I'd vlog it because I just want to talk about how much I love this book. So it has been a little less than a year since I first read this. I actually finished it on Halloween last year, and it was one of my favorite books of the year. I love Catriona Ward's writing, like, desperately. It's so interesting to be reading this for the second time, because this is one that, like, I personally, even the first time, thought that there were, like, clues throughout, but there's, like, this big twist that, like, it's so interesting to see how it's set up the second time. There's so many things, like, a ridiculous amount of clues. And when I read this the first time, I did pick up on certain things and I did get certain things. But one of my favorite things about her writing is that there are all of these clues, and, like, it's really easy to miss them, but they're 100% there. Like, it's not like a twist that comes out of nowhere. Like, everything is set up. I think everything is there for a reason. I love her writing. It's just so interesting. I still desperately love this book. So I'm, like, I think 35% into that ish. I'm loving rereading this book. So, like, yes, am I being a narcissist for picking my own favorite? Yeah, probably, but, like, I also read one of Catriona's, and I've been reading other host favorites throughout the month just for other videos. So that is my Halloweekend update on reading. I haven't done anything else. I haven't done the photo prompt. I haven't done the bonus prompt. I haven't done the activity prompt, so we'll see how tomorrow goes. I will try to update you, but I was on sprints on Sav's channel on Thursday night, and then Kaylee's channel Friday afternoon, Sav's channel again last night, Michelle's channel this afternoon. I'm currently on sprints on Erin's channel. I am reading for another video right now, so, like, I don't have any new things to tell you. I have to finish this tonight for my video tomorrow. I'm reading Confessions, which is funny because it's also one of Erin's favorites, but it's just for a different video. My plan is to finish Confessions tonight, and maybe, depending on what time I finish, read a little more of The Last House on Needless Street, and then tomorrow read Follow Me to Ground and finish The Last House on Needless Street. I've been talking for so long, but those are my updates. I probably will not talk to you again until tomorrow, hopefully once I'm 2/3 of the way into The Last House on Needless Street. So sorry I've been failing at vlogging. If you watched last week's Halloweekend vlog, this might be very familiar, but hi, it's Tuesday. That was cute. I really failed at this readathon again this weekend. I did read 2 books, but I did finish one of them on Monday, which same thing happened last weekend. So I talked to you about reading Goddess of Filth, and that one is going to be still for the host favorite prompt. And then I started reading The Last House on Needless Street. Last I talked to you, I was only like 40% in. But I did finish that yesterday, and I was doing that as, like, a bonus host favorite, but I am now going to be counting it for a cover you love. I did not end up reading Follow Me to Ground. I just ran out of time between editing, trying to read for other videos, just being tired in general. So I did complete the main prompt and the bonus prompt with those 2 books. I did the Halloween outfit, aka I wore a black shirt. I have no energy. I'm sorry. And costumes are expensive. So I did take a picture with that. It's on Instagram. I'll put it right here with my little floating books. So that was a lot of fun. So that was my Halloween outfit with a matching book stack. So I kind of cheated, but I I completed the activity and photo prompt this weekend as well. In my brain, I'm going to be reading so much this last weekend. I'm going to be vlogging the whole time. It's going to be the best Halloweekend vlog. We'll see how that actually goes, but I don't know. But that is currently the plan. So I finished The Last House on Needless Street, and I desperately love this book. I think rereading it was so interesting. I really enjoyed seeing the clues that were left for everything. I think that that is really important because of some stuff in this book. Nothing felt shocking, but in a good way. I think everything was just worked together so well. I think that it was so interesting to read and understand why certain things are happening the way they're happening the second time. If you have read this before, I 100% think that a reread is worth it. A lot of times with like thrillers and stuff, I don't think it is, but this one specifically is just like, it is crafted so well. I think a second go like adds to the story. I actually love this book more now than I did when I first read it, because like I already appreciated Katrina Ward's writing, but like even more so now, like I'm obsessed. I want to reread Sundial now, because I know, like while reading it, I picked up on a lot of stuff, but I know I missed some stuff, and it'll just be really interesting to see how that, like, the groundwork is laid. Is that a phrase? Also, I realized I did not tell you the plot of this book at all earlier. This is a psychological book. It is in the thriller horror category, but I really think this is like character psychological stuff. Bowser's chewing his bone. Right here. Thanks, Bowser. The basic premise is that we are following a man who in the past was accused of but not convicted. Nova. Of kidnapping a young girl. So we are getting his perspective, we are getting his daughter Lauren's perspective, and his cat Olivia's perspective, as well as Dee, who believes that Ted is the person that took her sister. So we're getting her present day storylines trying to solve her sister's disappearance, and then also flashbacks to that. I just think it's done so well. I love Katrina Ward's writing. I will read anything that she writes. I think her books are really unique, and I'm obsessed. So that is that on The Last House on Needless Street. So this upcoming weekend, I will be doing a fall activity. I will be posting the books that I read for this readathon. I will be reading from an author I love and the favorite subgenre prompt. I think I'm going to be reading Little Eve by Katrina Ward next weekend, which could go into either of those prompts, but I haven't really thought about anything yet because I'm trying to get the sleepover stuff done. Just a reminder, on my channel on Saturday, starting at 5 Eastern, we will be live for 12 hours. The host will be there throughout the night. I'll have different guests. We will be playing games. We will be hanging out. It's going to be a great time. The link for that will be in the description, so you can set a reminder for that. Hopefully you can join us for at least some of that. We'll be there for a very long time. It's going to be very chaotic, but like a lot of fun, and I can't wait for it. Just a reminder that Monday will be included in this last weekend, so it'll be from Thursday to Monday. To include Halloween, we will have sprints on Halloween. It's going to be a great time. Once again, thank you to everybody who's been participating in Halloweekend Readathon, especially the hosts and the guests who have been joining us. Special shout out to Sarah and Kaylee for hosting sprints for Halloweekend and joining in on a lot of them. Everyone will be linked in the description. I hope to see you this weekend, and then again next Tuesday for my final vlog for Halloweekend Readathon for this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!